Hello sheeple, bad influencer here. It's the 9th of December. It's a quite a bright overcast day. Nearly Christmas, eh? How many more sleeps? I don't know. 15, 16 sleeps till Christmas. Yes, we've got we had our first jabs, coronavirus vaccinations yesterday. So that's good news for Margaret from Coventry and William Shakespeare from Stratford, well, Warwickshire. So yeah, so it's all good news, isn't it? You know, so it brought Matt Hancock to tears. And, he's just so happy. He's just so happy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so anyway, in celebration of that, I'm going to do a sandwich review, obviously. This is Aldi's, back to Aldi's, good old reliable, but bacon, lettuce and tomato, BLT. So definitely not BLM. They've been in all sorts of trouble this week with the Millwall fans and the snowflakes rushing to judgment. But we might talk about that while the sandwich is open. So and that being said, I'm going to go and open the sandwich. So I'll see you in a second. Right, so I've got the sandwich out, popped it on a plate for you to have a good look at, and there we go. This is the Aldi's bacon, lettuce, tomato. You can see all three elements of it quite clearly there. Yeah, it's quite well packed. There's a lot of, you know, a fair bit of bacon hanging out of the sandwich, but yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. So I'm going to pop that down now, and I'm going to take a look. It's I mean, that's good evidence of it of hanging out this sandwich. So really quite loosely packed, but yeah, there seems to be a lot of it. So I'm going to just dive in. I'm just going to dive in. Yeah. That's it, the spot really.
Margaret Keenan was the first at Coventry Vaccine Hub at precisely 6:31 a.m.
Hopefully it'll help other people come along and do as I did, you know, try and do the best to get rid of this terrible thing.
William Shakespeare not resurrected for a photo call, but an 81-year-old from Warwickshire who was the second person to be vaccinated today.
It could make a difference to our lives from now on, couldn't it?
So yeah, we've had our vaccinations starting yesterday. Margaret from Coventry and Bill Shakespeare from Warwickshire. So all good news really. I'll tell you what though, because as I say, they have the first injection. I think they've got to have another one in 3 weeks' time. They better not bloody die. I say at Margaret, I bet they keep and Bill, they're going to keep them in cotton wool for the next 3 weeks, because that's if they, you know, and I hope they don't, obviously, but if they do, I tell you what, that's going to be disastrous, isn't it, for their campaign? So hey, that'll be a reason to cry, Matt Hancock.
Well, it's just, it's been, you know, it's been such a tough year for so many people, and there's William Shakespeare putting it so simply for everybody that, you know, we can get on with our lives.
You unbelievable twat. But yeah, in fact, if I was Bill or Margaret, because you know that they're going to be following you now for the next 3 weeks. I'd go and rob a bank. I'd jump out of an airplane because you know damn well they'll be following you and making sure you're all right. But yes, it's rolling out. I can't be too disparaging about that.
I ain't taking it. I've done my research and the vaccine, yeah. So basically, it's like a chip.
Where have you researched your concerns? You said
YouTube and Facebook.
Because you know it's going to allow people to get on with their lives. So yes, the government have done something right. Well, it's not even the government to say this. They've had nothing to do with the vaccination being made. You know, they just paid for it, and Matt Hancock shed crocodile tears to try and take some credit for it. So that's the first sandwich down. And Brexit, they say it's in trouble again. I've always said there's going to be a deal. There'll be a deal. It might not cover everything. But I mean, even yesterday they've come to an agreement over the Irish border. So it's all a lot of faff. This international politics, especially when dealing with the arrogance of the EU.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at you.
So that Barnier needs to take a very long walk off a very short pier. Anyway, one sandwich down, another one to go. That was good. That was good. It's all positive. It's all positive at the moment. So we got vaccinations. We've got Brexit nearly done. We got Christmas on the way. So things are starting to be positive, I guess. Maybe next year. Yeah, I mean it's not going to happen this year, but next year might be a bit of a turnaround. We've all had a year taken off us. It's about time China coughed up some cash for that. So I really do hope, as a country, they are made to pay recompense for everything they've done. They've killed people. They've crippled people financially. And yet they carry on. They're allowed to carry on. The Uyghur Muslims up in northern China, who's if not for anything else, for them, let's bring China down. So now it's bacon, lettuce and tomato. It's it's a standard sandwich. I've done the Tesco's one. I can't remember what I gave that one. A 6 or a 7. I'm gonna need to covered all the bases. Would I buy it again? Yes I would. Yes, I would buy it again. Well, what the hell, I'm gonna give it a 7. So that's 5 off that hand and 2 off this hand, 2 off this hand that doesn't work, but there's still 2. So that's a good score for Aldi's. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. But I'll have a whinge about that maybe in a bit. But bloody Aldi's, you've took your. I know, I appreciate it's Christmas and you've got to put extra Christmas food out and that, but not at the expense of the Quickster's breakfast sandwich. For God's sake, I live for that sandwich. So it's bad. I mean, you took the doner kebab off earlier in the year, or maybe it was just a test, you know, but you should bring that back. But now, yeah, the breakfast, the sausage and hash brown on a muffin with a slice of cheese. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone now to make way for bloody mince pies and stuff. So bring it back. If you've got to lose a microwave snack, lose one of the chicken ones. So they're awful. So not worth bothering with. So I cannot believe that breakfast sandwich must be one of your top sellers, and you tucked it away to give shelf space to a bloody cheese with cranberries in. I mean, who eats? Nobody ever. That's the worst cheese in a cheese selection pack. That's the worst one. That's the worst cheese, and you always get it, and nobody eats it. Nobody likes it. I mean, it's just a waste, just an absolute waste of time. It's like putting salt and vinegar crisps in a multi-pack. You know. You sometimes have an urge for salt and vinegar, but rarely. I mean, it's once in a blue moon. So I've gone off on one now anyway. But bring back the breakfast sandwich. So you were doing all right this year. So you know, and I hate to come down on you like this, but you've made a big error. So anyway, that was a 7 for the sandwich. The rant you can have for free. So this is Bad Influencers signing off, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care of yourselves. See you later.